How you doing, guys? Today I'm gonna help you on how to draw tutorial number 6 for chapter 9. Okay, so basically in chapter 9, what we're gonna be using the blend feature. Okay, so the blend feature opposed to the rotational feature is that rotational feature has a point of rotation when you're doing the blend. Here, a blend feature just stacks on top of each other. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. See it? Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do it. Very, very simple. Okay. So the first step, remember, guys, to select your directory. So whenever you're drawing something, um, it's all in one place that you could go and back and find it. So we're going to start with a sketch. I'm going to choose this plane right here. Okay. The reason why I chose that plane because when it's in standard orientation, it's going to rotate. This is that plane. Doesn't really matter, but just to keep orientation. Okay. Guys, give me a second. Okay, so after I do that, I'm gonna go and click on rectangle. I'm gonna click center rectangle. Okay. Click on sketch view. Click on the center and click. Now we're gonna modify. Our rectangle is gonna be 190 by 290. Okay, and we click and we draw. After we draw our sketch, we're gonna go here and we're gonna click on blend. So essentially, our rectangle that we just drew became our first section. Now we're gonna insert another section on top of this one, and if you look back at your on your PowerPoint, the next section is gonna be offsetted from this rectangle 175. Okay. So we're gonna write here the second section is gonna be offset from section 1 175. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click and sketch view. If this happens, fit sketch. The second sketch is a circle. Okay, and the circle has a diameter of 145. So we're gonna go on, click on circle, click here, diameter of 145. Okay, now remember, keep in mind that when using the blend tool on the first section has how many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4. However, a circle does not have any corners. So in order to fix this, right, we're gonna add in some corners. Okay, and we're gonna try and put it. Actually, we're gonna click on point. Click point. Add a point here. Okay. Now, if we look back at our PowerPoint, very quickly we look back our PowerPoint. Our first point is 45.50 from the rectangle, right? So we're gonna write. I'm gonna go here, dimension. We're gonna click on this, and the top most portion of the rectangle. We're gonna write 45.50. Okay. Now once we do that, very simply, we're gonna click on that point, and you see that there's no mirror. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add in some center lines. Okay, so we don't have to repeat that same process. So we're gonna go back, click on that point, click on mirror. Remember that mirror will not show as an option if you do not have center lines put in place. Okay, this is very important. So if you don't see it, that is giving you the option to use mirror, most possibly you don't have any center lines put in place on your drawing. Okay, so once we put center lines, right, we go ahead and we click on the point, we click on mirror, and we mirror that point perfectly, right? Click escape. Now click on let's move this dimension out of the way. So we're going to click on this point, hold control, click on the other point, and we're going to click mirror, and we're going to click the other center line that we just added in. Okay, now once we did that, we're going to go ahead and click on divide, and we're going to divide our points. Okay, and let's accept it. Now somehow it did work that the lines came in perfectly. Okay, one thing that if by any chance that this lines is contoured and is having like a rotation, there's an issue, check out here. You see how my starting point for this circle is here, and you notice that on my previous section my starting point was right here. If by any chance that this were to occur to you, that you're doing the divide, and let's say that your start point comes here, right? By any chance it does happen, and you click OK, this is what happens, right? A simple solution. You go back to the sketch, you click on the section that you want to fix the starting point on, click on sketch, look on the previous, right? If this point is the starting point, then you come here, click on sketch view, and you make this your starting point. So again, you left click to select, and right click, hold, and click start point. If your start point for your rectangle was here, then make this one your start point as well. Simple as that. And there we go. And we have our second section. Now remember, I did say that the drawing is composed of 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So we did our first section, second section. Now we need our third section. So we're going to go on ahead. We're going to insert the third section. And that third section is an offset from section number 2, 100. Okay. You're going to click on sketch, sketch view, fit sketch, and the other section is a rectangle. So you're going to go click on center rectangle, draw your rectangle, and that other rectangle looks like it's a square, not a rectangle, square. So it's going to be 145 by 145. Okay. Again, make sure that this is your starting point. Luckily, as I drew, my starting points was added in automatically in the right orientation. But in case that it does happen, adding your starting point accordingly. Okay. So now that we did that, we click on OK again and examine. Perfect. Is it working out so far? I'm gonna go again, click on sections, and add one more section. Okay. Now the fourth section is another 100 units from the third section. I'm gonna click on sketch, sketch view, fit sketch. We're gonna draw another circle. Okay. And that circle has a diameter of 40. Okay. What I basically did, what I simply did, okay, just went here and I made a line. Reason why I did a line, so I could have this angle. Once I have this angle, I wrote the angle as 45, right? Once I put that, I did that to add in my point at that intersection, and then I go ahead and delete my line. Okay. Once I did that again, you know that the mirror feature is not given to you. Why? Remember that I did say, let's say we click. Once we click on our point, it does actually come. So click on your point, click on mirror, click on your center line. Your point is mirrored at exactly 45 degrees. Click on both points again, click on mirror, and click on the bottom center line. As that occurred, we're going to click on divide. Remember, we always have to divide in order for starting points to be added in. So you go on ahead and click on all the dots. Okay. Okay. Click escape. Again, luckily, the orientation was placed on the right direction. If it was here and all your starting points are at this side, then go right ahead and left click, hold the right click, and make that your starting point. Okay, we're gonna click OK. Let's examine this. Now it looked like this because it's in smooth, but let's make it straight. It will look like this, right? Which is the drawing that we want. However, for some particular reason, redefining the blending feature, the last step is smooth blend feature. So the last step would be that after we finish drawing our sections, we're going to click on smooth and accept. And there we go. Shade with edges, and there we go. We have our shape. Hopefully this has helped you understand better the blending tool and how to a better approach and a helpful explanation on how to go about using blending tools. Okay, if you have any questions, any concerns, please leave a comment, leave a like, and please subscribe. God bless you. Have a nice day.